Hey everybody, it's Lydia Live. I wanted to share a lunch idea with you. Sometimes I'm not the best at consistently meal prepping because I do work from in my home, and so I have some flexibility with that to just kind of figure out what I want on a daily basis. Something I love and using my meal plan for are quick lunches that are based on our portion fix containers. And these containers are awesome. It takes the guesswork out of portions, and it takes the guesswork out of knowing which nutrients you need on a daily basis. So I'm getting ready to use some kale and make myself a kale salad. What I did first is I cut the kale off the stalk. I washed it, cut the kale off the stalk, and I drizzled it with a little bit of extra virgin olive oil, and I sprinkled it with just a little bit of sea salt. Now, I love pink Himalayan sea salt. There's also Dead Sea salt. That's a great product to use. Along my journey for wellness, I've learned so much. And one of the things I learned is just recently is that salt that comes in the canister, it is made, it's sodium and it's chloride, and they're put together in a factory. And I have just become so much more about eating the things that are naturally produced. I still eat some things that are made in a factory. But when I realized that that was synthesized, I thought, well, I want to go with a more natural alternative. So I love the pink Himalayan sea salt. It is mined from the sea, or it's mined from mountains. This is actually Himalayan mountain salt, but the sea salt is also another good option. And it's naturally sourced. So I sprinkled some fresh ground sea salt on here. And I'm going to now use my juicer and put the juice of a half of a lime on this. Give it some nice good flavor with the citrus and the salt. Okay. And then I'm going to massage the kale. When I first read about this, I was like, you gotta be kidding me. What it does is it really, kale by itself can be a little bit kind of thick and maybe a tough unless you're baking it for kale chips or unless you're roasting it. So, or sauteing it in a pan, that's another great option. But for eating it raw, massaging it with a little bit of olive oil and sea salt is perfect. The nutrition guides, the eating plans that come with every fitness program I use, they have the listings of the foods that go in each container. And they are listed in order of health benefits. So at the very top of the list of things that go in the green container, which is your veggies, is kale. That's the very thing that's listed at the top of that list. So I love using kale. Dark leafy greens are so beneficial for you. So I've massaged it. It just takes a little bit of time. I'm going to let it sit a little bit longer. And then I'm going to add a yellow container of chicken, which is my protein. A red container of chicken, which is my protein. And then I'm going to add some tomatoes, which is another portion of my green container for veggies. You are allowed to have cheese on this eating plan if you'd like a little container of that. You are allowed to have some things that, you think, well, maybe I couldn't eat if I was on a diet. Again, not a diet. I eat lots of food, but it's all based on this wonderful eating plan that comes with the fitness program that I share with my challengers when I'm with them in a challenge group. All right, you guys, hope you have a great rest of the afternoon.